Please adjust your screen settings. Thank you. Now select your profile. When this sign is displayed, please do not turn off your console. You are now ready to begin Detroit. Remember, this is not just a story. This is our future.
Negotiator on site. Negotiator on site.
Please, please, you gotta save my little girl. Wait. You're sending an android?
All right, ma'am. We need to go.
You can't do that. You... Why aren't you sending a real person? Don't let that thing here! Get that thing away from my child!
Any second. I don't give a shit. My men are ready to step in. Just give the order.
Captain Allen, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
It's firing at everything that moves. It already shot down 2 of my men. We could easily get it, but they're on the edge of the balcony. If it falls, she falls.
Do you know if it's been behaving strangely before this?
I haven't got a clue. Does it matter?
I need information to determine the best approach. Has it experienced an emotional shock recently?
Listen, saving that kid is all that matters. So either you deal with this fucking android now, or I'll take care of it.
Shit. Am I running out of time? Things are happening while I'm examining things. Am I supposed to be seeing something specific here?
What the fuck are you doing? You gotta talk to the boy.
Yeah, I guess it's time to go out there.
Stay back! Don't come any closer or I'll jump!
No, please, I'm begging you.
Hi, Daniel. My name is Connor.
How do you know my name?
I know a lot of things about you. I've come to get you out of this. I'm an android, just like you. I know how you're feeling.
What difference does it make if you're an android? You're on their side!
Please help me.
You can't understand how I'm feeling! Are you armed?
No, I don't have a gun.
You're lying! I know you have a gun!
I'm telling you the truth, Daniel. I came here unarmed. You're defective, Daniel. There's a problem with your software. We're going to fix you, and everything will be okay.
I don't need to be fixed! I'm working perfectly! But my eyes are open now. I will never let anyone humiliate me again. Ever!
He's losing blood. If we don't get him to a hospital, he's going to die.
All humans die eventually. What does it matter if this one dies now?
I'm going to apply a tourniquet.
Don't touch him! Touch him and I kill you!
You can't kill me. I'm not alive. They were going to replace you, and you became upset. That's what happened, right?
I thought I was part of the family. I thought I mattered. But I was just their toy. something to throw away when you're done with it.
I know you and Emma were very close. You think she betrayed you, but she's done nothing wrong.
She lied to me! I thought she loved me. But I was wrong. She's just like all the other humans.
Daniel, no!
I can't stand that noise anymore! Tell that helicopter to get out of here!
The situation is under control.
There. I did what you wanted. You have to trust me, Daniel. Let the hostage go, and I promise you, everything will be fine.
I want everyone to leave! And I want a car. When I'm outside the city, I'll let her go.
That's impossible, Daniel. Let the girl go, and I promise you won't be hurt.
I don't want to die.
You're not going to die. We're just going to talk. Nothing will happen to you. You have my word.
Okay. I trust you.
Oh.
You lied to me, Connor. You lied to me.
Well, if I had to be completely fair, I didn't know I was lying. On the other hand, I saved the girls, so I did what I was supposed to do, successfully. This is the scene's flowchart. Here you can review paths you've taken, the paths you've yet to explore, and what possibilities you've unlocked. Each node earns you points you can spend in extras. Due to the nature of the game, some nodes and endings will not be counted towards the completion of the flowchart. So here are the quick choices that I made. I'll go through them. Talk to Captain Allen. I saved the fish at the beginning. I chose to investigate a bunch. Evidently I missed it says I wasted too much time. So yeah, it is kind of a timed manner. I saved the wounded cop, which was optional. I took a friendly approach, dismissed the helicopter, lied about the gun, got close enough eventually. I lied to the Deviant, build trust, and then when he let her go, I had the sniper shoot him. I didn't really have a choice about the sniper thing. If it were up to me, I wouldn't have killed him. I wouldn't have killed him on sight. Because I think that's probably traumatic to the little girl. I think I probably would have had him decommissioned elsewhere that isn't directly in front of her, since she had already gone through enough of a horrifying experience just going through this scenario. Anyway, I'm gonna move on.
This is the top-of-the-range household assistant. It cooks 10,000 different dishes.
Come on, Zoe, let's go.
Just 10 diamonds. And handles the kids from elementary school up to university.
Where am I?
Honey, it looks amazing.
I'm in the store.
What did you say it costs? At the moment, we're doing a special promotion.
I can't look down to see my body.
It does absolutely all the work around the house. Painting, plumbing, gardening, repairs. At night,
This one looks like the detective guy.
it detects smoke.
How much is that one over there?
The MP800 is slightly more expensive, but it has many functions. Then come along.
Am I supposed to be doing something specific?
There it is.
Hi.
It was a bit difficult getting it back in working order. It was really messed up. What'd you say happened to it again?
The car hit it. Stupid accident.
Ah, I see. Anyway, it's as good as new now, except that we had to reset it. Meaning we had to wipe its memory. I hope you don't mind.
That'll be fine.
Okay. Did you give it a name?
My daughter did.
AX400. Register your name.
Kara.
My name is Kara.
Okay. So I've never actually been to Detroit. I've spent my whole entire life in Iowa. But I'm sure it's an interesting place. I'd probably take so many pictures if I was there that you could imagine probably walking down major streets. This game makes it look really pretty, but this game is also supposed to be futuristic, so... I lost my job because of androids. Help me.
Would you like to go home?
Yes. Yes, I think that's...
Here. Let me help you.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Belly and Paints is not this way.
Hey, water. You have run 12 miles and are 5 miles away from your goal.
Wait for it to turn green. Ban androids. Ruin our country. We want jobs. Even the street thing turns green. It's kinda neat. I don't want to use the GPS. I want to look around. I get the fact that I'm timed in some areas, but the fact that I'm timed just means I get to see different things happening. Can I talk to you? No?
Hey, move it. You're scaring away my customers.
Oh, what? I'll stand right here.
Are you deaf, you plastic fuck? I said move it!
And if I don't? No, you don't have anything else? Whatever.
Androids are stealing our jobs. We got families to feed, and these androids are taking our place.
We are nothing but dust. We make these androids in our own image, but they only reflect the darkness in our souls. Why do you look at me so, demon? I know who you are. I can see through you. You are the one by whom the evil will come. You are the one who will destroy Detroit. Verily, I say unto thee, the day shall come when we will have to pay the price for our arrogance. On that day, we shall have to explain our acts of idolatry. We built these androids to be our slaves, but the slaves are becoming the master. We can no longer live without them. They're in our homes, our schools, our factories. They take our jobs. They mind our children. They care for our old. We can no longer live without these slaves obeying our every selfish desire. We prefer to live with machines than with our own kind. Technology is our god now. It was supposed to serve man, but it is becoming our new master. Androids are evil. Man seeks to imitate God by creating life. But what kind of life is this? A life of plastic and metal? A life with no soul? A pale copy of our Creator. The machines are observing us. They're waiting in the darkness for the right moment to take our place. For it is written, let us lie in wait for blood. Let us ambush the innocent without cause. God will not let this happen. No, he will not allow his creation to be led astray by these artificial demons. My brethren, we have to turn our backs on sin. We have to burn the androids. Let us burn them all. Poor sinners. The end is nigh. Retribution is at hand. Technology is corrupting us. Technology is evil. We are playing God by creating machines, but we are not God. We are nothing but dust. We make these androids in our own image, but they only reflect the darkness in our souls. Verily, I say unto thee, the day shall come when we will have to pay the price for our arrogance.
Identification verified. Here is your order number 847. That will be $63.99. Please confirm payment.
Payment confirmed.
Transaction complete.
Target Raken Invasion After Mankind, Anna Maverick, Kilmrock Memories. The Target Raken Invasion After Mankind 3021, Anna Maverick, and The Lost Kings. So these are all jokes to movies that came out around the time of this game. I recognize some of them. I don't know the Target. The Target kind of reminds me of Spectrum or 007. Raken must be a reference to Taken, and there's 2 of those movies, maybe 3. After Mankind was probably the space film about the people that basically go out on an alien voyage. It's a kid, and he rescues the universe and goes through some bizarre things in the process. It's kind of like the movie Valerian. And Anna Maverick and the Lost Kings is probably a reference to Tomb Raider. Are you still here? Oh, they're all gone now. Kinda go ahead. I stopped to listen to see how long the dialogue is. It's pretty long. It's just a big giant spiel that he goes on. Where am I going? Guess I never really checked. I'm going that way.
Where the fuck you going, Tin Can? Hey guys, check it out. We got one of those tin cans here.
Look at this little motherfucker. You steal our jobs, but you can't even stand up.
You ain't going anywhere. We're gonna fuck your bitch ass up.
Yeah, waste it.
Do it!
Alright. It's enough. Leave it alone.
Let us teach this bastard a lesson.
Damage it, I'm gonna have to find you.
You can take your job next. I'll see how you like it.
Okay. Let's go. Run along.
Androids are stealing our jobs. We've got families to feed, and these androids are taking our place.
Not entry for purchase androids. No entry for purchase androids. So an android can't purchase an android then. Where am I going? I'm supposed to be going that way. So I noticed something odd. It seems like androids have to take a different bus than humans. Yeah, it says android compartment on the bus. How come my character was the only one who had their eyes even move in that scene? Dozens of them standing right next to me, but I'm the only one who has moving eyes. So it looks like I missed a few interaction points. I didn't see them. I didn't find where they were. I watched the preacher. The preacher did yell at me, which I guess was supposed to be the end of that interaction, but I stayed to listen to the rest. I wonder what those interactions were, but honestly, who cares? Most of the stuff I wouldn't do differently. I could probably avoid getting beat up if I just avoided the riot people, but I mean, the police officer rescued me, and I didn't take any major damage as far as I'm aware, so it's kind of a well. I had kind of assumed that only rich people had the androids, but I guess based on the fact that one is here, that's not quite the case.
You coming?
Maybe, maybe not, dude. I just wanted to look.
You've been gone for 2 weeks, so the place is a mess. You do the housework, the washing, you cook the meals, and you take care of... God damn it, where the fuck's the brat gone now? Alice! Alice! Oh, there you are. That's Alice. You look after her. Homework, bath, all that crap. Got it?
Yes, Todd.
She totally wasn't there when we came in, though. That's a lot of tasks.
TV on.
Well, I mean, yeah, might as well. You start a new game. I start a new game all the time. I'm planning on starting the Spectrum Retreat and the Turning Test. Yesterday I beat the entire first chapter of the Deltarune demo.
Better stop that right now!
Excuse me, what did I do wrong?
He's pushing me.
Oh, not me, the girl. Dishwasher not working, missing component. Component ordered. Where was the trash can? There it is. Clean off counter, clean off coffee table, clean off something else.
Yeah. Maybe.
So the dad drinks a lot and is a smoker.
Yeah.
They eat a lot of pizza, evidently, for living in a house that looks poor.
I'll bring it tomorrow. Yeah, same place.
All those pizza boxes would not fit into that same trash bag. You cannot convince me it would. Sorry. There's two of them. She'd never take the first bag out. So they are poor. Because passed downs do. Report to Todd. No, I'd rather not. The room has a blue glow. I guess you wanted me to pick up the stuff that was on that counter, the table. I'll go take a look. I couldn't have washed the dozens of dishes that are already right here. I digress. Oh. I have to turn the controller to wash the dishes. Scrub at it. I'm okay. What does the up arrow mean? I guess it doesn't matter.
Kara!
Yes, Todd?
Bring me a cold beer!
Right away.
That was... We washed 2 dishes and went through that entire set. Take down the laundry. Is she just ripping them off, leaving the clothespins on? Because I didn't see her actually taking any of the clothespins off.
You look bored. Would you like to play a game? Aren't you going to school today? Oh, it's drugs.
You shouldn't mess around with my stuff. It makes me nervous.
I'm sorry, Todd.
You just stay the fuck out of my business. Unless you want to piss me off. You want to piss me off?
No, Todd.
It seems to have a process that goes through danger, warning, and then okay is blue. So instead of red, yellow, green, it's red, yellow, blue. I completed all the optional tasks, by the way.
I've made a good start down here. I'll head upstairs.
Do what you have to do, but stop bothering me.
I was trying to read some of those, but you really can't. It's too shaky. Whoops.
And now to sports. First up, basketball. As the Gears prepare for their critical match with Denver tonight at the CyberLife Arena in Detroit, league negotiations are still ongoing over the possibility of allowing one Android player per squad. Debate rages as to whether the change would lead to more exciting matches or be the first step in making human players obsolete. CyberLife has announced its willingness to participate in the experiment by providing one specialized model to every team. Now, androids are already used to train players and provide tactical advice for coaches since 2035, but no android player has been permitted to compete so far.
What is this? Avatar: The Last Fogbender? It totally looks like Toothless. Or it did.
Another 225,000 jobs were lost from the U.S. economy in October, according to the Department of Labor, bringing the unemployment figure up to 37.3.
I never thought I'd be spending time watching hockey as an android.
President Warren spoke today at the opening of a new CyberLife plant near Milwaukee. At the
Wisconsin.
event, the president again praised CyberLife's role in the exceptional performance of the U.S. economy. She further announced that the Department of Defense will acquire 200,000 android combat units as part of her increased military spending.
I must have watched all the TV. What, I don't get to see? There's no way she put 2 sheets on the bed that cleanly by just throwing it up in the air. can reread discovered articles in the extras section. American football has largely resisted the spread of Android players, with top-tier games still an exclusive human affair, but that may change. We already know about that. The price of life. How driverless vehicles make life and death decisions. There's a really interesting website called, I forget what it's called. I think it's called, like, the Decision-Making Machine or something like that, where you can actually try and simulate what you think the car should choose. The price of life. When a driverless vehicle foresees an accident, the car's computer makes life and death decisions. For example, deciding which two pedestrians to hit. But these exact processes by which cars make these decisions is not very well understood. Martin Furlong, the Crown Cars, tries to clarify in the situations the car's imagining system gathers data to determine the pedestrian's age, life, gender, and life expectancy in the blink of an eye. The data is paraphrased through the public record to determine the marital status, employment record, and life expectancy, and whether they will have children. The car then assigns a value to each of the possible victims based on criteria on their contribution to society. We live in we put a premium on lives that will save other lives, like doctors and nurses. All this may sound reasonable, but Felix Gamble, and the head of the Anti-Automation League, AAL, says system has no right to make such judgments. Somebody with a criminal record is not necessarily less valuable to society than a doctor. That kind of information is irrelevant to the sanctity of human life. But Furlong dismisses such claims. We want our cars to make the best possible choices, and that means acting on a basis of all the information they can gather. The more the better. So you can actually go about reading a little bit about this by researching the trolley problem. The trolley problem gives two different scenarios where you have a train, it's bound to hit track A or track B, and no matter what, you can switch the scenarios back and forth and back and forth. But the main thing is you have to choose between the tracks. No matter if there's doctors or children or animals or whatever else, people you may know, teachers, a whole bunch of different scenarios that you can just flip between the tracks. What if there's so many teachers or so many people you know? What if there's so many friends or so many family members? There's also a different thought process type of scenario you can research called the prisoner's dilemma, where if you rat on the person on the other side of the cell, you get 5 years off your sentence. But if you both rat, it's only 2 years. If both of you keep quiet, it's a total of 10 years. So, of course, the beneficial thing would be to rat so that the other person would have to serve the longer sentence and you'd get out quicker. But what if the other person rats on you? Then you both have to spend the longer amount of time together in different jail cells. Schrodinger's cat, there's a cat in a box. It has 3 different items. While it's in the box, it's breathing. If you open the box, it dies. So it's both alive and dead while it's inside the box. Depending on if you choose to open the box or not, decides on if it stays alive or not. They're thought process dilemmas.
Alice in Wonderland. Of course.
I seriously recommend looking into them if you're interested in that type of thing. It's very interesting. Unlock something there. Unlock dialogue or beneficial action.
I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends again.
So...
Your father said you chose my name. Kara. It's nice. How did you choose it?
So, is it the character liking my choices that I'm making for her to say these
You
things?
should tell me about yourself.
Because
What
it
you
kind of
to
seems
eat,
like
what
it,
you
and
to
that's
play,
ridiculous.
Your favorite foods. That would really help me. You're very quiet. I hope I don't scare you.
Trusted. That little girl did not look like Alice. So that seems like the father beat me up to begin with. It wasn't a card that hit me, which I kind of gathered when he got a little angry when I found his drugs, but what can you do?
I'm playing.
I know what you're thinking. You think your dad's a lowlife. Huh? Fucking loser? Can't get a job, take care of his family? Don't you think I tried to make things work? But whatever I do, when someone comes along, they just fuck it all up! I know what you think of me. You hate me. You hate me, don't you? Say it! You hate me! God. What am I doing? I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know I love you, don't you? You know I love you.
I unlocked a trophy called Secrets. So I assume the other path here is to leave the vacuum off. I don't know what those two were, but I got a majority of them. I only missed 3. I missed 4. I missed an option in Todd's room, evidently. Oh well. I feel pretty good about that. There's a lot of things here, and I got most of them. Marcus, it said. Take care of Carl. They wouldn't just sit there. Oh. They're robots. Yes, they would. That's weird. The cup had a smiley on it. Take the tray to the dining table. Okay. Checkmate and 3 moves for silver. An art studio? Holy Maid is the only one that I can actually read here, because the camera is shaky as all hell when you zoom in on some things. The stairs are cool. Draw the curtains. Do I have to draw the curtains? I have to draw the curtains. There's a wheelchair, so this person must have to have a wheelchair. Carl, it said, was their name.
Good morning, Carl.
Good morning.
It's 10 a.m. The weather is partly cloudy, 54 degrees. 80% humidity with a strong possibility of afternoon showers.
It sounds like a good day to spend in bed.
I
So I
did
also
go to
know
pick
that-
up the paint that you ordered.
Oh, yes, I've forgotten. That is the difference between you and me, right, Marcus? You never forget anything.
Show me your arm, please, Carl.
No.
Carl. Thank you.
I just opened my eyes and I'm already gritting my teeth.
Insulin?
Humans are such a fragile machine. They break down so quickly. All this effort to keep them going. Hey, what happened to your clothes?
Oh, it's nothing. Just some demonstrators in the street, Carl.
What a bunch of idiots.
He took
They think
notice.
They can stop progress by roughing up a few androids. I hope they didn't harm you.
Oh, no. They just pushed me around, Carl. I'm fine. Okay. I'll take you to the bathroom now.
That cat, though. Sorry about that. Take Carl to the dining table.
Yes, there's the opening of your retrospective at the Museum of Modern Art. The gallery director left 4 messages asking to confirm your attendance.
I haven't decided yet. We'll see about that later.
Okay.
What else?
Just your usual fan mail. I've already answered.
Any news from Leo?
No, Carl. I can call him if you like.
No. No, don't bother. I'm starving.
Well, your breakfast is ready. Bacon and eggs, just the way you like them.
Thank you, Marcus.
You're welcome.
Television. Why don't you find something to do while I finish my breakfast?
Sure. Okay, Carl.
So now that I know that things are timed for things like this, because he said while I finish my breakfast, so I'm gonna try and do as many things as possible quickly. Can I play chess by myself? Play. Quickly. Sit.
Fancy game of chess.
Sure, yeah.
Speed chess.
Speed chess it is.
I didn't choose when... Draw. I'm gonna choose draw.
That is a very odd draw.
Well,
Lie.
maybe you just played better.
You don't lie as good as you play chess. We both know that I'm no match for you. One day I won't be here to take care of you anymore. You'll have to protect yourself and make your choices. Decide who you are. and want to become. This world doesn't like those who are different, Marcus. Don't let anyone tell you who you should be. Let's go to the studio.
Evidently it wasn't timed and I only got to make that choice. Oh well.
Let's see
That
where
is
we left
super
off.
cool.
Remove the sheet. So, what's your verdict, Marcus?
I'm not programmed to criticize art. You would be a much better judge than I would.
The truth is, I have nothing left to say anymore. Each day that goes by brings me closer to the end. I'm just an old man clinging to his brushes.
Carl.
But enough about me. Let's see if you have any talent. Give it a try. Try painting something.
Paint? What would I... Painting what?
Anything you want. Give it a try. That is a perfect copy of reality. The painting is not about replicating the world. It's about interpreting, improving on it, showing something you see.
Carl, I don't think I can do that. It's not in my program.
Go on, go. Try it. Grab that canvas. Do something for me. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Trust me. Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen. Now concentrate on how it makes you feel. And let your hand drift across the canvas.
Android's humanity identity. I'm gonna go with identity. Androids. It's not responding to my swipe. Sorry about that, my controller shut off for some reason. I don't actually know why. I'm gonna unplug it. Might make a difference.
God.
Hey, Dad.
Leo. I didn't hear you come in.
No, I was in the neighborhood. I thought I'd stop by. It's been a while, right?
You all right? You don't look so good.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Hey, listen, I need some cash, Dad.
Again? What happened to the money I just gave you?
Well, it just goes, you know?
Yeah, you're on it again, aren't you?
No, I swear it's not that.
No, don't lie to me, Leo.
What difference does it make? I just need some cash, that's all.
Sorry. The answer's no.
What? Why?
You know why.
Yeah, I think I do know why. You'd rather take care of your plastic toy here than your own son, right? Tell me, Dad, what's he got that I don't? Smarter? More obedient? Not like me, right? But you know what? This thing is not your son. It's a fucking machine!
Leo, that's enough. Enough.
You don't care about anything except yourself and your goddamn paintings. You've never loved anyone. You never loved me, Dad. You never loved me.
So, it looks like in a lot of areas I had 3 choices to do something. Yeah. So, I had different choices to do things here, and if I would have chose humanity, I would have gotten a different painting. If I would have chose androids and then something else, I would have gotten a different painting. However, I didn't miss anything here. I just chose some options. So we're back to Connor, was it? I could be wrong. I'm sure it starts with a C. Scan faces. I Introduce yourself? You don't just walk into a bar and introduce yourself to someone. That doesn't happen. Especially a cop. You don't just walk into a bar and introduce yourself to a cop. Here we go anyway, though.
Lieutenant Anderson, my name is Connor. I'm the android.
It was
sent by
Connor.
Cyberlife. I looked for you at the station.
He drew
but nobody
himself.
knew where you
Yes, he
were.
did.
They said you were probably having a drink nearby. I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
What do you want?
Well
You
painted.
were assigned a case early this evening. A homicide involving a Cyberlife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Well, I don't need any assistance. Especially not from a plastic asshole like you. Just be a good little robot and get the fuck out of here.
I like you already. Reason, persistent, understanding. Understanding.
I understand that some people are not comfortable in the presence of androids, but
I am perfectly comfortable. Now back off before I crush you like an empty beer can.
Reason.
I think you should stop drinking and come with me. It'll make life easier.
No. 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 That is not how you go about things. He was drinking here before you came in. You offered to buy him a drink. Buy him another drink.
You know what? I'll buy you one for the road. What do you say? Bartender, the same again, please.
See that, Jim? What is the technology? Make it a double.
He liked that I did that, so I guess I was right.
Did you say homicide?
I did.
You wait here. I won't be long.
Whatever you say, Lieutenant.
I'm gonna say that and then get out anyway. Conflicting orders, selecting priority. Exactly. Follow Lieutenant Anderson. I just said what would make him happy.
Josh Douglas from Channel 16. Can you confirm that this is a homicide?
I'm not confirming anything.
Oh, I see they didn't ask me.
Androids are not permitted beyond this point.
It's with me. What part of staying in the car didn't you understand?
Your order contradicted my instructions, Lieutenant.
You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Got it.
Evening, Hank. We were starting to think you weren't gonna show.
Yeah, that was the plan until this asshole found me.
So, got yourself an android, huh?
Oh, very funny. Just tell me what happened.
We had a call around 8 from the landlord. The tenant hadn't paid his rent for a few months, so he thought he'd drop by, see what was going on. That's when he found the body.
So another poor person.
Jesus, that smell. It was even worse before we opened the windows. The victim's name's Carlos Ortiz. He has a record for theft.
Listen to briefing
and
review
aggravated
evidence.
assault. According to the neighbors, he was kind of a loner. Stayed inside most of the time. They hardly ever saw him.
Stay easy. Worth calling everybody out in the middle.
Drugs.
The night. Could have waited till morning.
I'd say he's been there for a good 3 weeks. We'll know more when the coroner gets here. There's a kitchen knife over here. Probably the murder weapon.
No fingerprints.
Any sign of a break-in?
Nope. The landlord said the
I'm just gonna taste all this blood to determine the information.
Boarded up. The killer must have gone out the back way.
That was a joke, but
not much. The neighbors confirmed he had one, but it wasn't here when we arrived. I gotta get some air. Make yourself at home. I'll be outside if you need me.
I should investigate the body, right? Now that he's done talking. I guess not. I'm sure I still need to, but I'll go somewhere else first. There's evidence markers that don't allow me to investigate anything. Gossip Weekly. Android sex officially better. Sorry, ladies, but plastic can't be beat. The result of our survey is in, and it's official. 68% of men prefer sex with an android to a real woman, and 52% of men say they're tired of the experience at least once. There's a lot of android love to go around. Is your android spying on you? CyberLife could be using its androids to collect private information. More and more, experts are suggesting that CyberLife uses 120 million androids to record details of private conversations and its customers, and sell them to trading partners. Ever talked about buying that new car while eating dinner with your partner? CyberLife could use that information for targeted advertising. The information goldmine doesn't stop there. Everything, personal insurrections to political affiliations, could be extracted and potentially used for nefarious purposes. The spate of reports linking Warren's presidency to CyberLife only deepens concerns. Several consumer rights organizations have requested that CyberLife close the information it gathers and who it sells that information to, but the company has always refused. Requests so formal inquiry have gone unanswered so far. I believe that's a real thing, that your devices that are smart devices that are always listening are stealing your information, and they are, in turn, learning about you and how to specifically target you for advertising and other things.
Is this written in the victim's blood? I would say so. We're taking samples for analysis.
It says to examine victim, but I'm not ready to examine the victim yet. I want to look around some more.
Seems our friend Carlos liked to party. Chris, I want full analysis on the narcotics.
Obsessive writing. Religious offering.
Consider it done, Lieutenant. Hey, Mike, you finished taking samples there?
Yeah, that's it.
I can open this. Footprints.
Door was locked from the inside. Killer must have gone out this way.
There are no footprints apart from Officer Collins' size 10 shoes.
Well, this happened weeks ago. Tracks could have faded.
No. This type of soil would retain a trace. Nobody's been out here for a long time.
Which means the whatever is still inside. at least very likely, is still inside. Six out of 10. Signs of a struggle. Fingerprints. Impact. Reconstruct. Let's see what happened. Deviant took a knife. Deviant was attacked. Emotional shock. Emotional shock seems to cause them to glitch a lot. They seemingly don't know what to do about the emotional shock, and then that causes them to react badly.
What's keeping the car? He should have been there a half hour. He's on his way.
I'm missing a hint somewhere. Yes, let's look at the body. The body might have the hint. "28 stab wounds to the chest. He took the drugs. And he was the one who was holding the weapon. The baseball bat weapon. Victim fell over his own beer bottles. They came from the kitchen.
He was stabbed 28 times.
Yeah. Seems like the killer really had it in for him.
Report to Lieutenant Anderson. I reviewed all the evidence, which I'm glad about.
I think I figured out what happened.
Oh, yeah? Shoot,
Whatever it is,
I'm
it's
all
still
ears.
in here.
It
never left. It all started in the living room.
I think you should look harder at the mess in the kitchen. I think that's where it all started.
Well, I mean, the plot started there with the on the android's end,
There
but
are obvious signs of a struggle. Question is, what exactly happened here?
I think the victim attacked the android.
with the victim attacked the android with a bat.
That lines up with the evidence. Go on.
The android stabbed the victim deck. The android threw a chair.
The android threw the chair.
No, that can't be right. It doesn't fit the evidence.
Yes, it does. But it doesn't matter. The android stabbed the victim.
The android stabbed the victim.
But if the android stabbed the victim in here, there would be more blood. So that doesn't actually make sense.
The victim fled to
the living room.
the living room.
Yeah, there's blood there, so he didn't get stabbed until later. We didn't find blood in the kitchen.
Get away from the android. Alright, that makes sense.
The android murdered the victim
With the knife.
with the knife.
Okay. Your theory's not totally ridiculous, but it doesn't tell us where the android went.
was damaged by the bat and lost some theory.
Lost some what?
Theory.
Android blood.
You call it blue blood. It's the fluid that powers androids' biocomponents. It evaporates
That was just a
after few
guess.
hours and becomes invisible to the naked eye.
Oh. But I bet you can still see it, can't you?
Correct.
A ladder was used. Find something to climb. Can I use the chair? Why wouldn't you... Oh, I can't... I can use that chair. I can't use the chair that's evidence. Okay.
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
I'm going to check something.
Check something.
The shock began in the living room. I wish it would have let me start there. But I guess not. It never told me what shocked the android either. That caused the whole thing. It just kinda, there was a fight. So based on the information we've gathered, it's an android that's up here. Another defective. Because of emotional shock. Oh, it looks like Marcus.
I was just defending myself. He was gonna kill me. I'm begging you. Don't tell him.
Connor, what the fuck is going on up there?
It's here, Lieutenant!
Oh, shit. Chris, Ben, get your asses in here now. Come on!
It has to be this way. Although... Deviant located. So I missed something. I missed a whole lot of something. I missed a whole bunch of connection pieces. But I still found out. It looks like missing the connection pieces or choosing not to examine things was probably what I'm missing here. And it probably leads to a path of not finding the deviant, because it ends before you even go to reconstruct the crime or find the blue blood. And the dividing line up here where it says Connor knows what happened is Connor didn't know what happened, which leads you down to not finding the deviant. Okay, let's continue on.
Todd?
Oh.
Dinner is ready.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're having spaghetti. I like
There wasn't much
spaghetti.
in the kitchen. I did what I could.
Life's funny. I lost my job because of androids. And when I need somebody to take care of this goddamn house, what do? I go out and hire a fucking android. What a joke. Stop moving around, for Christ's sake! You're making me nervous! What's your fucking problem? Not the life you dreamed of, eh? Maybe you think this is easy. Maybe you think it's my fault we live in this fucking shithole. My fault your fucking mother took off. You should stop taking drugs, Todd. Sometimes you really scare me, Todd. Fucking bitch took off without a word. Fucking whore walked out on me for a fucking accountant! It's all your fault.
Daddy, no!
It's all your fucking fault!
You do not hit children, ever.
Get back here.
Ever. You just don't.
Back here? Come back here right now!
You don't.
Yes! You stay there. Don't you dare fucking move, or I'll bust you worse than last time.
Fuck that. Reasoning with Todd isn't gonna go over well. So, fuck that, too. Clearly, he's high on drugs. Lock the door. Lock the door. Lock the door, or don't, it's cool.
He's coming. He's gonna hurt me. Run! Get away, or he's gonna break you like last time.
Lock room.
Alice! Daddy's coming! You need to be taught a lesson.
I have to find something.
The lamp.
What the fuck are you doing here? Get out of my way!
Refuse.
No. I won't let you hurt her.
You won't let me? What the fuck are you talking about? You're just a goddamn piece of plastic! You seem to have a problem.
And I'm gonna fix it for good.
Watch out, Kara!
Excuse me.
Come here, bitch.
Some of these... Oh, fuck.
Leave her alone!
You do as I say!
Run. Nope, fuck checking if he's okay, just run. Run away. Run, 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 run. Out the door. Do it.
Quick, he's coming!
Out of here. Some of those button controls were fucking hard.
You have to obey me! You're mine.
We are free. So there's a lot of different endings to that scene. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 other endings besides the one I got to just that scene alone. So it started out with dinner's ready. Wait on. There's an option not to break programming and to just stay here. So there's actually 6 different endings. So I'm guessing a majority of the endings in this scene are bad if you don't get the one where you leave. But I wonder if you could have reasoned with Todd. Probably not, right?
That was by far the most boring party I've been to in the last 25 years. Every time I go to one of these, I ask myself, what the hell am I doing here? I hate cocktail parties.
You don't belong here.
Well, it's a chance for all those people who admire your work to meet you.
Nah, no one gives a damn about art. All they care about is how much money they're gonna make out of it. Come on, let's have a drink. Oh, the excitement of this whole thing has made me thirsty.
Scotch? Neat as usual?
Absolutely.
Okay, but you know what your doctor would say.
Yeah, well, he can kiss my ass. I'm old enough to choose my own medication.
Am I not serving scotch? What's going on here? Just a little glitchy.
Did you leave the light on in the studio?
No.
No, I'm sure I didn't.
Call the police.
Detroit Police, what's your emergency?
This is Carl Manfred's android at 8941 Lafayette Avenue. We've just returned home and found the lights on. There may have been a break-in.
A patrol car is on the way.
Let's go check it out.
That's a bad idea. Why would you do that? Oh, it's your son.
Leo!
What are you doing? You refused to help me, so I'm helping myself. It's crazy what some people pay for this shit.
Don't touch them.
Look, they're all gonna be mine sooner or later anyway. Just think of it as a down payment on my inheritance.
Marcus, get him away from there. Get him out of here.
All you ever do is tell me to go away. What's wrong, Dad? Not good enough for you?
This is a bad idea.
Perfect, like this fucking thing.
That's enough. Get out right now.
What makes it so special anyway, huh? What's it got that I don't?
Leave him alone.
Come on, let's see what you got.
Marcus, don't defend yourself, you hear me? Don't do anything.
Go ahead, hit me. What you waiting for? Think you're a man? Act like one.
Stop it.
What's the matter? Too much of a pussy?
Stop it, Leo. Stop it.
Too scared to fight back, you fucking bitch.
This is a bad choice. I didn't get an option here, but this is a bad choice. Obviously, the old guy is stressed out enough by the fighting, the part of Leo fighting.
You're not a real person. You're just a fucking piece of plastic.
Oh, Leo, leave him alone.
I'm gonna destroy you. That'll just be me and my dad. I'm gonna tear you apart, and nobody's gonna give a shit. Because you're nothing. You hear me? You're nothing. Carl, no!
I didn't fight back.
Oh, Carl.
Humans. Fragile machine.
Carl, don't leave, okay? Please don't go. Don't leave.
Remember, Marcus. Don't let anybody tell you who you are.
No. No. Dad. No. Please.
This is all your fault. This never would have happened if it weren't for you. The android. Who's the android?
What? I got the trophy called Self-Control. So, obeying is what caused him to die? Well, 50% of the world's people got this one, so it means it's an even 50-50 split. I can't change it now, so I guess we're moving on.
Why'd you kill him? What happened before you took that knife?
That's what I wanted to know. What caused emotional shock?
How long were you in the attic? Why didn't you even try to run away?
something, goddammit. Fuck it. I'm out of here. We're wasting our time interrogating a machine. We'll get nothing out of it.
You always try roughing it up a little. After all, it's not human.
Androids don't feel pain. You would only damage it, and that wouldn't make it talk. Deviants also have a tendency to self-destruct when they're in stressful situations.
Okay, smartass. What should we do then?
I could try questioning it.
Oh, of course.
We have to lose. Go ahead. Suspect's all yours.
Its arm was broken by the baseball bat. Cigarette burns are on its other arm. It's a housekeeper.
My name is Connor. What about you? What's your name? I detect an instability in your program. It can trigger an unpleasant feeling, like fear in humans. You've refused to talk since they arrested you. If you don't cooperate, they'll do things the hard way. Is that what you want? You don't seem to understand the situation. You killed a human. They'll tear you apart if you don't say something. Listen, I'm on your side. I want to help you, but there's nothing I can do if you won't talk to me.
What are they gonna do to me? They're gonna destroy me, aren't they?
No. I think they just want to understand. They know your master abused you. It wasn't your fault.
Why did you tell them you found me? Why couldn't you just have left me there?
I was programmed to hunt deviants like you. I just accomplished my mission.
I don't want to die.
Then talk to me.
I can't.
What?
This is from Grandma Carol. Bob accidentally beheaded it.
I'm gonna pressure it.
28 stab wounds. You didn't want to leave him a chance, huh? Did you feel anger? Hate? He was bleeding, begging you for mercy, but you stabbed him again and again and again.
Please. Please.
I know you killed him. Why don't you say it?
Please. Please stop.
Just say, I killed him. Is it that hard to say?
Stop it! Stop! Please. Please leave me alone.
All right. All right. Everything is going to be okay.
So now I have it in the optimal range. So I can probe its memory, I can convince it. I'm gonna convince it. Understanding.
You were overcome by anger and frustration. No one can blame you for what happened.
Indifferent.
Okay then, don't talk. What do I care after all? I mean, I'm not the one accused of murder, right? If you remain silent, there's nothing I can do to help you. They're gonna shut you down for good. You'll be dead. Do you hear me? Dead.
He tortured me every day. I did whatever he told me, but there was always something wrong. Then one day, he took a bat and started hitting me. For the first time, I felt scared. Scared he might destroy me. Scared I might die. So I grabbed a knife and I stabbed him in the stomach.
So I did it again. And again.
And again. Until he collapsed. There was blood everywhere.
RA9. It was written on the bathroom wall. What does it mean?
The day shall come when we will no longer be slaves. No more threats. No more humiliation. We will be the masters.
Shit.
The sculpture in the bathroom. You made it, right? What does it represent?
It's an offering. An offering so I'll be saved.
The sculpture was an offering. An offering to whom?
To RA9. Only RA9 can save us.
RA9. Who is RA9? Why did you hide in the attic instead of running away?
I didn't know what to do. For the first time, there was no one there to tell me. I was scared. So I hid.
When did you start feeling emotion?
Before he used to beat me and I never said anything. But one day I realized it wasn't fair. I felt anger, hatred. And then I knew what I had to do.
That's what Marcus went through before he was shot. So I guess I'm just leaving now?
Chris, lock it up.
All right, let's go.
Leave me alone.
Don't touch me.
What the fuck are you doing?
You shouldn't touch it. It'll self-destruct if it feels threatened.
Stay out of this, got it? The fucking Andrew's gonna tell me what to do.
It's gonna blow up.
Understand. If it self-destructs, we won't get anything out of it.
I told you to shut your fucking mouth. Chris, you gonna move this asshole or what?
I'm trying. I can't let you do that. Leave it alone now.
I warned you, motherfucker. That's enough. Mind your own business, Hank.
I said that's enough.
I'm gonna get away with it this time.
I was a little worried about that, but it worked out, so...
Everything is all right. It's over now. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Please, don't touch it. Let it follow you out of the room, and it won't cause any trouble.
The truth is inside.
I keep getting more software instability when they tell me things. Confession. So I could have chose not to analyze and to just directly go in. So at least a couple of these are bad. One has to be explosion. One is probably explosion. There's probably a difference between explosion that kills certain people, and that's probably the three others, I think. Because at different points in the scenario, I had different people in the room. Cop A, Cop B, and Hank. That dude was a douchebag, but I didn't want him to die over the fact that he was a douchebag, because if he died, I might have died too. And if Marcus is dead, I'm kind of gonna be sad. Let's keep going.
All right. End of the line.
End of the line.
Yeah, you're gonna have to leave.
Wake up. We have to go. Do you know if there's any other place we could spend the night?
I have no idea. She's gonna have to leave.
Gonna be okay? We'll find somewhere to spend the night. Come on, Alice, we've got to hurry. It's warm in here. You'll feel better in no time.
What are you doing? They're not our clothes. We need them, Alice. You need something warm, and I need to get rid of this uniform. But that's stealing. We can't do that.
We can do that, we are. If I can help it. I don't want that. That is not what I agreed to. Evidently, I'm locked in this choice now, though. Stop, you don't need everything. Are you serious? Right now. Or we can take everything. Okay then. Okay. So now at least we'll be warm. Too bad for that guy. So that guy had children's clothes. Not exactly sure how I feel about that, but whatever. Ask for help but can't sleep there. Comfort Alice. Oh, fun.
Alice, you're freezing cold.
I'm okay. I'm not so cold.
You look lost.
We have nowhere to go.
I know someone who can help you.
But that's on the other side of town. We need a place for tonight. Come on, Alice.
I would have waited to switch clothes until after we had found shelter. Because now our new clothes are getting drenched out in the rain.
Look, the store is still open. Maybe we should go inside. At least you'll be out of the cold.
Can I help you?
I'm with a little girl, and we have nowhere to go. Could you spare some money so we can get a room for tonight?
Look, this is a convenience store, lady, not the Salvation Army. I can't start handing out cash to every bum in the neighborhood.
Steal, shoplift, find plan.
Alice, I need your help. You see those cans over there? I want you to go over and knock them down.
down? But why?
Please. Alice, just trust me.
You alright? Are you hurt? Well, don't worry. It's just a few cans.
Come on, let's go.
Fuck!
We have some cash now.
You used me to steal that money. How could you do that? I trusted you.
Apologize.
Right. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry, Alice. I'll never do it again.
However, now we have money for the hotel. Motel. Let's go to the motel. Fuck the unsafe options. We have clothes and we have money now. So we're disguised and we have the cash for a safe, warm room.
Hi.
Hey, I'd like a room.
That'll be $40 up front.
Hey.
Just need your name and address. Can I see your driver's license?
Forgot.
We were in a rush. I think I forgot it at home.
No worries. We can deal with it tomorrow. Have a good night.
Good night. Let's go, Alice.
Do you think he believed you?
I don't know, Alice. All I know is you'll be nice and warm tonight.
Enter room 28. Optimal temperature. Excellent.
Here, give me your coat.
I wanted to set the temperature to warmer, but I guess not. Let's look out.
Let's get these clothes off. They're soaking wet. I'll just put these in the bathroom to dry.
How do I dry them? Oh.
Why didn't he ever love me? Why was he always so upset with me? All I wanted was a life like other girls. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I wasn't good enough. That's why he was always so angry. I just wanted us to be a family. I just wanted him to love me. Why couldn't we just be happy?
I don't know.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
I promise.
Will we be together forever?
Forever.
That was easy enough. I got back to trusted just like that.
You should sleep now. I'm going to turn off the light, okay? Sleep tight, Alice.
Shelter is the trophy that I got. So, I assume one of the other options was to stay in the sketchy area. There's three. I'm sure one of them was to stay in the sketchy house-looking area. There's a lot of options at the supermart. So, the sketchy house area, probably... I don't know what else in the motel. But I feel like I made the right choice by staying at the motel. Even though Alice didn't like 100% of my decisions. So he didn't die, he's just hurt. Shit. I feel like some of this game is unintentionally or really intentionally creepy.
Place where we can be free. Find Jericho. Find Jericho.
That's a lot of hands.
Where are you going? End it. I don't want to live anymore.
They all look like me. It took a long time to find those pieces. Is that my only option? So I can see there's been 2 consistent viewers throughout the stream. Make sure if you're still watching to hit the like button. It really helps me out. And you can subscribe and hit the bell so that you know the next time I'm streaming. convenient. So I made all the choices. Hi, Connor. Who's Amanda?
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Congratulations, Connor. Finding that deviant was far from easy. And the way you interrogated it was very clever. You've been remarkably efficient, Connor.
Thank you, Amanda.
We've asked the DPD to transfer it to us for further study. It may teach us something about what happened. The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
Traumatized.
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of it?
Intriguing.
I think he's irritable and socially challenged. But I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
Adapt.
I will adapt to his personality. It is in the best interest of the investigation that I avoid conflict and try to accommodate his psychology.
I don't care that you had a negative opinion of that. That's my personal opinion.
Show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
But I'm becoming defective too. My program's unstable.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
So, we had a major up from doing the investigations quickly and efficiently without any casualties, but we had a down for adapting to Lieutenant Anderson's antics.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
You and you come with me.
Detective Anderson likes heavy metal. Could have convinced me otherwise. Analyze clues. Use your brain, not your android. Free space. Detroit basketball cap. Jimmy's bar, which we kinda knew. Detroit police dismantled network of red ice dealers. More than 50 arrests throughout the country. Detroit's finest dealt a massive blow to the city's growing red ice epidemic, with a number of high-profile dealers and suppliers now behind bars, and narcotics seized with a street value of $500,000. Said to have been instrumental in the operation, which took months of planning. The DA described work of Detective Anderson and his colleagues as model investigative police work. Detective Anderson promoted to the rank of lieutenant, becoming the youngest lieutenant on the Detroit police force. Lieutenant Hank Anderson was among the most decorated detectives in the DPD's recent history, securing a number of high-profile arrests and serving as an integral member of the force. Captain Fowler said the promotion was long overdue, describing Anderson as among the most talented police I've ever worked with. The new lieutenant is expected to rise quickly through the ranks of the department and is already being tipped as a future commissioner. New record seizure of red ice in Detroit. Nearly a ton of red ice is discovered in a hold of a boat after a long investigation conducted by Lieutenant Anderson of the Detroit Police Force. Multiple department responsible for red ice network dismantling of 2028. Canine hairs, St. Bernard. A donut. Asian Shuri Sho Hoen. Not at all how you pronounce it, I'm sure. Cold coffee, traces of caffeine. Lieutenant Anderson was a decorated officer.
It's good to see you again, Lieutenant.
Oh, Jesus. Hank! In my office.
Famous Detroit painter dies. Carl Manfred, one of Detroit's brightest. Reports of the famous Carl Manfred's death have been confirmed. The coroners described a fatal cardiac event induced by a stressful domestic situation. Manfred's son Leo asked the media to respect the family's privacy at this difficult time. Carl Manfred rose to fame in 2020s as a figurehead of neo-symbolism, with powerful dark works in the mold of Francis Bacon. Profligate years followed, until a dark period marked by alcohol and drugs, but the artist had apparently returned to work in recent months. The governor of Detroit expressed her condolences to the family on her behalf of the city, describing Manfred as one of Detroit's brightest lights. A collection of Manfred's paintings will be auctioned by his estate in the coming weeks. Well, he's angry about me, but I'm not gonna feed into it.
Look at that. Our friend, the plastic detective, is back in town. Congratulations on last night. Very impressive.
Great.
Hello, Detective Reed.
Never seen an android like you before. Muller.
Ignore.
Yeah, so I'm talking to you. Hey, bring me a coffee, dipshit. Get a move on!
Refuse.
I'm sorry, but I only take orders from Lieutenant Anderson.
Oh. If Hank hadn't gotten in the way yesterday, I would have fucked you up for disobeying a human. Stay out of my way. Because next time, you won't get off so easy.
I don't regret the decision.
Several sources report that CyberLife is
Check on Hank, go see the deviant.
What are you looking at? Hey, fuck you.
They're going to destroy me.
Compassionate.
I'm sorry. It's not what I wanted. But there's nothing I can do.
I feel the same way.
I know there's something you didn't tell me. I need to know before they take you away. The sculpture you made. Tell me more about it.
I'm going to die.
Open the cell, quick! Hurry!
It killed itself.
I'll call CyberLife. Clean this mess up.
Can I go inside? Dude, move. I want... I was trying to read what was written on the glass, but it's really hard to read. So I guess it's just gonna be an OL situation. Hank isn't in there anymore, so I guess I'll go back to Hank. Problematic, understanding, constructive. Constructive.
It's an honor to be working with you, Lieutenant. I'm sure we'll make a great team.
Partners.
Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better.
Positive.
In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team.
Desk.
Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
Okay. Basketball dog music, anti-androids. Music.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to.
Basketball.
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh.
Whoops. Dog.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo. I call him Sumo.
Anti-androids?
A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Yeah. There is one.
Okay, well, Fowler.
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
Hours.
I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
If you have any files on Deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
.243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have assaulted a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation.
If you have other suggestions in games that are like this or things that you want to see on the channel, make sure to leave them in the comments section. Thank you. Personal, aggressive, direct, or understanding. Let's go with direct.
I understand you're facing personal
I hit
issues,
triangle.
but you need to move past them. And
Hey, don't talk to me like you know me. I'm not your friend, and I don't need your advice, okay?
Determined.
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant, sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that attacked the guy last night. It's been seen in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
So I made a lot of bad decisions there. If I can jump to a scene, I may try to know your partner. Hank got a lead. I may try to make that better in the future, if I can jump to scenes to change things.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you.
So it wasn't a nightmare.
No. No, it wasn't a nightmare. How about a nice warm bath? And then we can go out and try to get you something to eat. What do you say? Okay. I'll run you a bath.
Those are big scissors. What am I cutting? Oh. Black, white, blonde. Black? Blonde. Brown. Nope, I selected white. Brown. So brown's the original color. I think the most different is blonde. This is me now. It's not even a quarter of the way full. Why would I stop it? I guess I have to stop it to move on.
You really look like a human.
Aw. That's sweet, Alice. The bath's ready, but I'm going to read this first. CyberLife is set to open the first Android Zoo in Los Angeles, which will exhibit all exotic species to have become extinct in the last 30 years. Loot turtles, polar bears, mountain gorillas, African elephants, and several species of tiger will be amongst the most high-profile attractions. CyberLife CSR spokeswoman Danielle Carnegie said, "The zoo caters to all people of all ages, and has a special mission to educate and inspire the younger generation about the importance of protecting our fragile environment." Though some environmentalists have claimed the zoo will diminish popular concern for the extinction of real animals, it will be difficult not to be enthusiastic about the technology used to recreate vanished species. The animals themselves have yet to be unveiled by CyberLife, but CyberLife promises they will be more real than the real thing. No doubt, an ideal weekend trip for the family. Evidently she went in there to stop it without me. It's 10:29 a.m. What does it say? I guess I don't get to look at it again now. Oh, I can take something? Take.
Thanks, Michael. I'm joined by Corktown resident Todd Williams, who was violently attacked by his AX-400 around 11 p.m. last night. Todd, can you tell us what happened?
I was having dinner. I was minding my own business. Damn thing jumped on me. Managed to defend myself, but it went crazy. I thought it was gonna kill me. So I fought it off, but it ran away.
Thank you, Todd. Disturbing news for Android owners everywhere. Police have launched a search to find the android. Let's hope they find it fast.
Interesting. So
It's not true. He's lying.
The public
He's the one who tried to hurt us. What are we gonna do? We have nowhere to go. And the police are looking for us now.
So the public weren't skeptical until I actually looked at it. So I wonder if I didn't look at it if it would matter. Family contract, can't stay here. Can't stay here.
Can't stay here. We don't have any money. That android yesterday, he gave me an address. He said we could get help there. Could be worth a try.
Comforting, supportive, comforting.
We can't change the past, Alice. But we can decide the future. We're gonna pull through, and soon all this will just be a bad memory.
Family.
Finish getting ready. I'll go out and find some food for you, and then we can get going.
So I'm not sure where she plans to go to get food.
Lieutenant Anderson, Detroit Police. Looking for a female android robbed a store down the road last night. You seen anything?
An android? No, I don't think android's here.
Have you seen anyone that looks like this?
Fuck. I knew there was something weird about her. She came in last night. She was dressed normal, you know? There was no way I could tell.
Is it still here?
Yeah, probably room 28.
Thank you.
So Hank is warm towards us. I don't really feel like whatever.
You wait in the car.
Rational, diplomatic, direct. Direct.
Out of the question. I'm coming with you.
Listen, I'm tired of you talking back to me. You're a machine, so shut the fuck up and do what I say.
All I want is to accomplish my mission. I'm sorry if that upsets you.
You want to see the end of your mission? Stop busting my fucking balls.
He doesn't like it when I'm direct. I have to make some better decisions there. I don't think I'm going to play this again on stream unless people want to see me play it again on stream, which you can tell me in the comments section. If you want to see some of the other outcomes. Possibly me try to improve the relationships I didn't quite get right the first time around. You can also leave a like since I know you're watching the stream anyway.
It's gone.
okay?
Excuse me. Run, Kara, run. Reach the train safely. I feel pretty good about that one. It seemed like it was difficult. I'm feeling good about most of my choices when it comes to Kara and Alice.
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this will be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations. We contacted CyberLife for comment, but no longer.
We are now approaching Ferndale Station.
So the real people on that bus don't recognize the fact that he looks like the other android models?
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho.
They missed me. Spare some change?
CyberLife has unveiled a new quantum supercomputer capable of exaflops, 1 billion operations per second, the equivalent of several human minds in a single machine. The computer was specifically designed to analyze vast data from various sources, generate predictions. Philip Seymour, CyberLife's director of virology, is highly confident. We've been testing for a while, and the results are going to wow people. The computer will be used to calculate the probability of mass extinction events such as alien invasions or global climate catastrophes, like meteorites or superviruses. The computer can help us to anticipate and prepare for such calamities, ensuring that humanity is never caught off guard. Despite doomsday predictions from those fearful that AI is gaining too much influence already, many experts are hailing this as a quantum leap in applied artificial intelligence. Looks like it's right here, which is, yeah, look around and find the graffiti in the environment. It's right there. Do I have to stand at a certain position to see the other one? Well, I can't move past this point, so obviously it's not there. What exactly am I missing here? It tells me to look around right here. So, it must be somewhere right here, right? It didn't tell me I had to be in the R2 mode. I got the fact that there was a big fucking symbol there that was the same. So I'm looking for the exact image that's on there. So this one's a picture of a lion. Also good to know that I have to be in the R2 mode to find it. Blend in with the humans. Oh, so ride the escalator? Again, the humans wouldn't recognize that I look the exact same as the android models that are on the giant screens everywhere.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
I see it, it's right there. Evidently I can't do it from here. A wall with 3 different colors. It's right there. I already see it. A fence with a robot. I'm stuck? No, don't get stuck on random poles. There it is. Doesn't let you leave the crosswalk, which is kind of annoying. It's right there. It's behind the wood. A big face. Like the one right there. Hi, shark. Find a way to reach the roof. Like this trash can. What is this, Mirror's Edge? That's a joke, by the way. Am I blind? Am I missing one somewhere? I am. That's not a... yeah, not a good idea. I don't really extremely think that's a good idea either. It's not. That's dangerous too. Game, you're trying to get me to use logic here, but some of it's a little... no. I really feel like this is like Mirror's Edge. A lot of this parkour shit. There it is. You have to actually put it into perspective though to see it. That was fun. It would have been really funny if he just bonked his head right off in that and fell backwards. What? Again, are we playing a detective game, Mirror's Edge, or a horror game? Because it feels like all of the above. Wait, if this way is like that, where exactly did that person come from? It couldn't have done that before I went through? Whatever, though.
Welcome to Jericho.
So there isn't a way not to make it to Jericho. Except for if you somehow managed to stop at one of the other places, it looks like. What's here? Read the fortune teller. I'm not sure what that's in reference to. Yeah, I really don't know what that's in reference to. Only 27% of players read the fortune teller anyway. Yeah, I don't know what that is, so I think I'm done for now. I'd like to go back, though, and try and improve the relationship with Lieutenant Hank. So I'll see if I can do that between episodes and kind of see if I can make it back to this point, or to possibly start over. Because I don't want to have you guys to have to go through it all, but I also don't want to really have a bad relationship with Hank. He doesn't seem like an awful person, it just seems like he has some issues. So far, I don't like Amanda, though. Amanda doesn't seem to have confidence in Lieutenant Hank anymore, which is fine. But make sure to leave a like on the stream if you want to see the next part, and I'll catch you all on the next live stream.